I'm Jason Bellamy, coming to you from Miami and NSC 2016. I'm joined by Amy Arundale, who's over there trying to juggle a soccer ball.
Not very well.
Not very well. So you just finished a presentation at NSC. It involved you juggling a soccer ball.
It did, yeah.
It involved Joe Black painting, and it involved Cecily DeStefano in a Wonder Woman outfit.
Yes.
So what was all that about?
Finding your purpose. That was the real focus, and our real goal was talking about finding your purposes in life. What are your goals? Trying to figure out, do you live in the moment? Do you plan those out? Or do you set those goals, lay out a plan, and then as life kind of goes, figure out how you're going to get there? Take what comes at you, roll with the punches, and then, keep your sights on what you want to do. But that purposes aren't just jobs or goals, that they may be personal qualities, characteristics that you might have.
So the soccer ball thing for you, it had two purposes, right? On the one hand, there was sort of the visual metaphor of the idea of dropping the ball and keeping with it and, eyes on the prize and all that kind of stuff. But tell me about your experience, because first of all, to go back, you were a member of the Student Assembly Board of Directors at one point. You came up through NSC. You're now in your 6th year as a PT?
Yep.
Okay. And so what did you think when you were back as an NSC student that your career would be right now, and then what has it been?
So my dream job is still kind of my dream job, which is to work in the Premier League, to work in soccer, to practice and be in a training room with high-level youth athletes, especially soccer players. Going into PT school, that was my main focus. It was entirely that. And I didn't think I would get involved. I think I was really, really focused on just soccer. Since then, a lot has happened. I talked about in my talk, I lost my best friend to cancer in the middle of PT school, and that was a real kind of big wake-up call. But I also found the APTA. It was just at CSM walking up to the sports section booth and actually meeting Joe Black. He's been my mentor since, and learning those things to kind of take that step back to look at the big picture, shake people's hands, and start to meet people. For me, I've learned that I love meeting people. I love hearing people's stories and then being able to connect people. And that's been kind of one of the purposes that I've found for me. My career has somewhat changed. I stopped and I left my job and am now doing a PhD with the hopes that would contribute to my long-term goal. And so my long-term goal may slightly change. Now instead of just practicing, I want to do practice and research. I'm finding new hobbies, finding new interests. I recently picked up playing Aussie Rules football and now have a goal of making the national team. So, there's new things and new passions that I've found, and they may lead to new things and new goals. So. And
one of the messages you gave the students was you remember being in their shoes at NSC and being excited and yet scared. And you said, here you are as a PhD student and you feel excited and yet scared.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And it's one of the amazing pieces of our profession is that we have a support system and a network, and it is a really amazing profession. With that, though, anytime there's change, it is scary. So for me, finishing my PhD and going back out into a job search is, I am absolutely scared. So just floored by, I have no idea what's next. I don't know where I'm going to be, which could be anywhere in the world. But at the same time, it really truly is the world is my oyster right now. I have a lot of different options, which are really exciting. So there's a confidence and a fear at the same point.
So you mentioned, the start was at CSM, but you came to NSC, you've been back to NSC as a speaker. For somebody who isn't tapped into this community, who hasn't been to a conference, why should they come? What are they going to get out of it?
For me, it's always the people. It's always been my response is being surrounded by the energy from all the people who are here, who are excited about the APTA, excited about our profession. It's a chance to really connect to people and learn from them, whether that's learning from speakers or meeting people on a one-on-one basis, going to a PAC event and, having a dance party with somebody you don't know. Those are kind of the things that, at least for me, I really try and share, because those are the things that connected me and keep me coming back and keep me excited.
So we've been doing these dispatches from NSC for the last few days. If this is the first one you've watched, take the time, go to the NSC website, find the other ones and watch those. We worked with PT Pintcast. They're doing podcasts from here so you can listen to sessions that you missed and some of the speakers that you didn't get to hear if you weren't here. And really get a chance to see what this is all about, and maybe next time at NSC, at CSM, at Next, you'll come be part of the party. Thank you, Amy Arundale.
Thank you.
I'm Jason Bellamy, and I'll catch you later. Ready? I'm Jason Bellamy coming to you.
Wait, this is going to take a couple tries.
That makes it even better.
Ready? All right. All right. You're giving us a go. I'm Jason Bell. Take two. I'm Jason. Wait, are you ready?
No.
All right, let's do it. I'm Jason Bellamy coming to you from, I don't know where we are anymore. All right, we got this. Ready? Go. I'm Jason Bellamy coming to you from NSC in Miami, and I'm joined by Amy.
I came back to where you told me.
You did. All right, let's try it one more time.